Yes, good morning and welcome back to the University of Limerick Sports Arena and swimming pool for the second semi-final of the Women's Irish Senior Cup for Waterpolo between St Vincent's and Cathal Brugha. The first semi-final going the way of Drogheda, who ended up beating Tribes 12-2 in a very, very convincing display. A good one, which may be a bit of a standard bearer here for St Vincent's and Cathal Brugha to match up to here. About to start off here the first of 4 quarters of 8 minutes. The referee puts the ball in a very close competition for the ball, and goes the way of St Vincent's. Look to try and get the ball moving quickly. And it's an early goal for St Vincent's as well. They won the foul, they took it very quickly, and Laura Murphy's put it in. And we haven't even played 20 seconds on the clock, and St Vincent's have taken a 1-0 lead here on Cathal Brugha. St Vincent's very strong over the last few days in the preliminary stages of this competition, and that's some seriously good defending. Gets the ball back to their goalkeeper Shenga Deek, up towards Laura Murphy again here in that centre forward position. Being harried there by Maria McGuigan, but fouled to do so and off the post. That was Sinead McCardle from range, testing out Hannah Taylor in nets, and Taylor with a lovely ball out there, that right hand side. Can't find the way through though, McGuigan, and this St Vincent side attack at a serious level of pace, and here comes Sinead McCardle on this right hand wing side, finding Murphy. A nice little touch and off the bar. Lisa Kelly on this occasion, but they get the rebound and one-handed effort. And Hannah Taylor with a very good save. Win the foul. Right on that far right-hand side here, Cathal Brugha just trying to even get a foothold in this game to start off with, get a bit of play together. That's a nice little ball through. And a lobbed effort, and it's gone in. What a terrific, terrific goal that is. From range, under plenty of pressure as well, just lobbed into that left-hand side of the goal. A fantastic finish. I think it could well have been Dervla Cook who ended up finishing that off. Quite difficult to make out the numbers on the hats of the Cathal Brugha players. And a foul. A foul against McGuigan, who's been given a second foul, and now trying to set things up. That was Cara O'Kane, and another foul committed. So plenty of fouls in this first couple of minutes there. Been a truncated game. And up towards Laura Murphy, the mainstay up front there, but couldn't get enough power on that. And Hannah Taylor decides, gets a good hand on it, and a timeout has been called very early in this game. It's been a pulsating first couple of minutes, plenty going on between these two teams. St. Vincent struck that early lead just 15 seconds in when they did so. But it was a stunning goal, I think, from Dervla Cook on the left-hand side for Cathal Brugha, cutting inside and floating one into that far corner to equalise. And this could be a very good game between these two sides. The winner facing Drogheda later on this evening in the Irish Senior Cup final. As we're going to come to the end of that timeout, 10 seconds left of it. As you can see on your screens, that graphic in the top right hand side from the scoreboard here in the UL Sports Arena. And it's going to be Orla Monaghan who gets things underway for Cathal Brugha. Seems to be plenty between the two, and a little bit of argy-bargy. That's a superb ball through, and Hannah Taylor did a very good job there putting off Aoife Hennessy, made herself big in goal. A quick ball through as well. Can't get. Again, that's quick ball through. Super finish from Cleena Colvin. Again, you see Taylor getting herself big, but on this occasion she almost waited for Taylor to be coming back down and then just floated it in over her head. Really impressive from Colvin. And St. Vincent's retake that lead in the first quarter. Certainly been no love lost between these two sides. Plenty of fouls being committed. Just so much pressure on the ball. Through there, and Sinead McCardle judged in the wrong there. Good work from Colvin again, who tries to make ground on this right hand side. Hassled all the way by Cook. Lisa Kelly here out towards now with Aoife Hennessy. Good hand on it there. Good defensive hand from Niamh O'Connor from Cathal Brugha. Taylor has that ball in hand, just looking for the right option, and there aren't many options out there. And finds a good one though, finding McGuigan. But good defensive work from Cleena Colvin back there. Good ball from Deek out towards Lisa Kelly now on this right hand side. Takes a shot on, and a good save by Taylor. It's had a very impressive start to this game. Hannah Taylor in net for Cathal Brugha. Ball out towards Cara Kane, who wins the foul. Cook adjudged to have backed into a player there, and an opportunity. Here comes Niamh O'Mara. Again floated, but straight into the hands of Hannah Taylor. Quick ball. This game being played at a vast rate of knots at the moment. I think almost both teams a little bit over anxious to play at such an aggressive tempo and be aggressive certainly on the defensive side of things. And again, not the first time in this game a foul awarded for backing in. You can just see from the amount of time Taylor's taking to pass this ball that she doesn't feel there's options on here. Ball through, and strong defensive work again from Cleena Colvin. Very hard to keep that ball when you're under that amount of pressure. Through towards McCardle, and it's hit the bar. And well swept up by Cara O'Kane. Back to Taylor, and a quick ball down towards Eva Ramsey. Finds Monaghan. Just reaching in again. And a shot, and not a bad one at that from Eva Ramsey, but not quite getting the power on it to beat Deakin goal. That's a very good pass out towards Aoife Hennessy. And finds, there's Kate Hines in there, but it's a super piece of keeping from Hannah Taylor to keep this game at 2-1 again. She's looking for options, not really any options there. Tries to find McGuigan on this right hand side, who's been one of her main outlets. Here's Niamh O'Connor with an opportunity to swim into space and get a shot off, and it's hit the bar. It was so close to just nestling in that far corner and making it 2 apiece. Really strong stuff from O'Connor. Had the keeper beaten. But here comes Hennessy now for St. Vincent's. It's end-to-end stuff this. It's through, and it's 3-1. Kate Hines in there in that centre forward role to make it 3-1 and give St. Vincent's that 2-goal cushion that they'll have been seeking. A few changes being made by both sides here, trying to keep the players in the pool as fresh as possible. Just 25 seconds left in this first quarter, and a shot from range. Relatively hopeful one from O'Kane on that occasion. Another push there though. Trying to keep that press very high, and good ball by Taylor over to McGuigan, who has a shot from range. She had to, given only 2 or 3 seconds left on the clock. That ends your first quarter. St. Vincent's 3-1 ahead here, and it's been a pulsating first quarter at that. Been very strong from both sides, an aggressively made game. So it should be a really good next couple of quarters to come, but after one quarter, St. Vincent's 3-1 up, around a minute and a half. We'll be back in around a minute's time for the second quarter. ready to go now for this second quarter between St. Vincent's and Cathal Brugha. St. Vincent's 3-1 ahead. A very good start from both swimmers, but very quick to it there was Ciara Williams from the whistle and gives St. Vincent's that first opportunity to attack. It's unsuccessful on that occasion, and it goes through to Hannah Taylor, who's had plenty of ball here for Cathal Brugha so far in this game, and uses McGuigan on the right hand side. Trying to go in for that 50-50 with Mairead Baker on the defensive side of things, and good defending from Lisa Kelly. That occasion, a strong ball and a good turn and spin from Murphy. And a goal. Laura Murphy with a really excellent piece of work to get away from her defender. And despite the best efforts of Hannah Taylor, she couldn't stop that one from going in, and it's now 4-1 to St. Vincent's. And just in a couple of minutes, they've really put their stamp on this game. That aggressive defensive output. Allowing them to break quickly, because they're keeping Murphy up almost all the way and all the time here for that counter-attack break. Ball forward by Aoife Hennessy. And very well won. And it's going to be an opportunity for Cliona Colvin, and it's well taken to make it 5-1. It's a strong finish right in the corner there. Prompting a few changes in positions as Murphy tries to be aggressive on that press, as they've looked to be throughout this game. St. Vincent's. And well swept up by Lisa Kelly back there. Good communication from defence and keeper, and it's all very smooth here through to Cliona Colvin, and trying to find the corner of the net, and does so to great effect. And just in a matter of minutes here, St. Vincent's have really stamped their complete and utter authority on this game. It's gone from being one apiece with only 2 minutes to go in the first quarter to now being 6-1. Just goes to show you how quickly these games of water polo can change in a matter of minutes, a matter of moments. And all the pressure has been with St. Vincent's and Cathal Brugha. They just can't get anything. They can't hold on to that ball, and Kelly does well there, that long ball, trying to find Laura Murphy, and does so. And she again gets away and again scores. It's now 7-1. Laura Murphy, really, really strong efforts from her. Cathal Brugha will be relatively shocked with what's happened over the last few minutes, to be honest. They were well in this game. right at the early stages, but they just couldn't live at the moment with the efforts from St. Vincent's. A good effort from deep, but a good save from Shenga Deek. In nets for St. Vincent's. Spreading the ball around now. Sinead McCardle on this right wing. Trying to find, it's now Kate Hines in there in that centre forward role. She scored in the first quarter. Coming in for Laura Murphy in that role is, I suppose, in comparison to the first semi-final that we saw, St. Vincent's operating a system that allows for that centre forward to stay forward for the majority. Back out to Kelly on this left hand side, trying to float one into the far corner, just wide, wasn't far away. Quick long ball from Taylor, and a good effort and a really good save. A really good save from Shenga Deek there, because that was nestling into the bottom corner. He had a great view of it. And a foul committed. From Dervla Cook on that occasion, and she's going to spend a few seconds. The sin bin off the bar. This time from Mairead Baker. Trying to build any type of rhythm to their attacking phases here, Cathal Brugha. And a chance potentially here from the free. Another free given. Just the 4 seconds, and they're going to run out of time on that attacking phase. It had already been won back by Lisa Kelly in any amount. That's a lovely little pop pass. Oh, and trying to float that one in to the far corner was Cliona Colvin. Did all the hard work, and it's just brushed off the inside of the post. Orla Monaghan there in the middle, trying to pick out Siún McGurk. Potentially a chance now. The call reverse, but really good work from Lisa Kelly back there, who's been instrumental in an awful lot of the defensive work. Swimming onto it here is Colvin. Kate Hines, and a good save from Hannah Taylor. Again, though, that pressure on the ball from an early stage is just proving too hard for Cathal Brugha. The foul being given against Kelly, and a chance if they can get the shot away, but they can't. Shenga Deek with a really good piece of goalkeeping there. The foul was against Kelly, who's going to be in there for the next 5 seconds or so. Good through ball, trying to find McCardle on this instance, but Hannah Taylor does a good enough job to make sure that they can't get through. They've steadied the storm a little bit in the last few minutes, Carlbrew, but they really need a goal or two to try and get themselves back into this game. Finding Monaghan in the middle there. 15 seconds left in this, and an opportunity on the right hand side to swim with great distinction. 5 seconds left on this shot clock though, and they're not going to have the time to get a shot away. And this is the problem with St. Vincent's from a Carlbrew standpoint, is that they've got so many people on the attacking end of things. And a yellow card has been dished out. And a penalty opportunity here for St. Vincent's to make it 8-1. Well converted by Colvin. Again. 8-1, they're really in a very advantageous position at this point. Certainly Carlbrew coach Kieran McGurk disappointed with a few of the calls on show here in that second quarter. It's been that way for both teams, so it's been an aggressive game. Foul given away by Laura Murphy. She's going to get herself a foul in 15 seconds. 10 seconds here, and again they're running out of time on the shot clock. Even though they're winning that type of foul, need to try and move that ball quicker, and for the second successive attack they run out of time. That hooter goes. Just 8 seconds left in this second quarter. They're going to have to try get something away, and they're not going to. That's going to wrap up the second quarter. Half time here between St. Vincent's and Carlbrew. St. Vincent's 8-1 ahead at the end of 2 quarters. Remembering that Drogheda won the first semi-final of this Irish Senior Cup this morning. We'll have the men's semi-finals to come after this as well. First one being between St. Vincent's and Carlbrew again, before the second semi-final between Corrib and Clonard. So stay tuned for a big morning of action here in the UL Sports Arena. I'll be back in 2 minutes' time for the start of the second half between St. Vincent's and Carlbrew. St. Vincent's in a commanding position. And we're back for the third quarter here between St. Vincent's and Cathal Brugha in the second semi-final of the Irish Senior Cup. St. Vincent's 8-1 ahead as we start that third quarter. And very strong swimming from Ciara Williams off the mark to get that first ball and get possession starting off for St. Vincent's again, who were well on top in that second quarter, certainly in the first few minutes. And a shot from distance from Aoife Hennessy, just going wide on this occasion. Hannah Taylor in net for Cathal Brugha has had a busy morning thus far. Again here, just the strength of the defending from St. Vincent's means it's very hard for Cathal Brugha to make themselves an opening within the shot clock time. That's a brilliant goal, now that I say it. It's number 6, Eva Ramsey, with a shot from distance, finding that corner of the net, and a good start to the second half for Cathal Brugha, who are 8-2 down now, but it's a strong start and trying to build any type of momentum they can here as Niamh O'Mara comes through on the right hand side, but ball turned over, and Cathal Brugha in this first minute or so of the second half on top, but Hannah Taylor absolutely nothing to go for there. And very good work from Niamh O'Mara to collect that ball back. There wasn't anything on for Taylor. Niamh O'Mara now on this right hand side. Can she find an opening? Not much on for her. But a foul given away there in the middle. A long ball, but a really good pick from Lana Nolan, who tries to find Williams and does so, but I judge to be good defending on that occasion. Couldn't get the shot away. Foul given away there by Clara Kelly on that occasion. Ball to Amy Ross on this right hand side. Can she find an opening? It's a tame enough shot in the end, and a chance here on the break for St. Vincent's. A massive opportunity and put away. And put away very nicely indeed by Ciara Williams. Such a strong swimmer, we've seen that. Seen that from those starts at the start of each quarter, what they can be like. And once she got clear there, she was never going to miss. St. Vincent's re-established that 7-goal lead. They're 9-2 ahead here. Again, pressure on the ball. Again, a foul committed though. Gonna lob that one through and finds Niamh O'Connor. Just 8 seconds. Chance here potentially with the extra player, but Niamh O'Mara now also getting penalised. So 2 currently in the sin bin, and a real opportunity to work something here. Must score, does score. Really well worked by Cathal Brugha, and it is a second goal of the quarter from Eva Ramsey. Brings that back to 9-3. The 2 fouls there against St. Vincent's really put them behind the 8 ball in that attack. They had 2 players out, and as a result, Cathal Brugha, they really had to capitalise in that situation, but they did so. So here comes Lisa Kelly trying to find Murphy, who's been so instrumental. That's a lovely lob and a lovely goal from Laura Murphy. To now put Vincent's 10-3 up, and they've been well on top. See a few more changes made. Just seems every time Cathal Brugha try to build up a bit of momentum, St. Vincent's are able to get that go. It's a shot from distance. Chance here on the break now for Hennessy. Hits the post. She claims the rebound. But the foul given. As a result, the goal not allowed. As a judge to be penalised there. Eve Hennessy before the ball went into the net. Kelly through, and good swimming from Mairead Baker. Can she put the finishing touches to a good run? Yes, she can. And makes us 11-3, just bursts through the fingers of Hannah Taylor. Really strong piece of work from Baker. Strong swimming. Brings St. Vincent's 11-3 ahead now. Being demanded, the St. Vincent's team, to continue this high press there. Coach Stephen O'Brien. Adamant that they keep being aggressive with their defending, and it's worked a treat thus far in this game. Shot from distance. Well over Deek's goal there on that occasion. And again on this breakaway here for Vincent's. It's another big opportunity here. And it's Lisa Kelly here, number 3, that's got a chance from this penalty to make it 12-3. But it's well saved on this occasion by Hannah Taylor. A really strong save to her right. Just managed to get a fingertip onto it. A lob from range, and well defended again by Hannah Taylor. It was Sinead McCardle with the effort on that occasion. And the ball back out to Sinead McCardle. Will she take the shot on? No. Decides to go right hand side this time round. This quick ball for Cathal Brugha. Can they make anything of this counter attack? That's in a 50-50 range, and an opportunity and put away. It was again Baker there, up number 4, and finds the corner off the net to make it 12-3 now. Seemed to be a bit of contention from a few of the Cathal Brugha players about that decision from the 50-50, but very hard to get a grasp. It's been a very strong showing this from St. Vincent's. We saw a strong showing from Drogheda earlier on this morning to beat Tribes 12-2 in the first semi-final. This is 12-3 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. It's a real strong showing in terms of goals being scored by St. Vincent's. They play an attacking, aggressive style of Waterpolo here. And a chance here on the break again for St. Vincent's. They're just so quick on this break. They just have been catching Cathal Brugha out. And Baker. And another goal for Baker up front. A really strong showing from her. Makes it 13-3, and with a change as Lana Nolan comes in now. Baker being taken off after scoring her second goal in quick succession. Straight out Shengadik on that occasion. A chance for Lisa Kelly to build the attack. A good ball to Lana Nolan. And Nolan takes the shot on, and it's a good effort. And a good save from Hannah Taylor, who's been very good in nets for Cathal Brugha. Good forward press being used. And they've now got a chance with the extra player in the pool. And they've worked it really nicely. Oh, but it's a fantastic save from Hannah Taylor. Just a fingertip onto the post on that occasion. The press has just been unrelenting from St. Vincent's, and Lana Nolan now with an opportunity on the break. Strong swimming. Oh, just off the post from Eleanor O'Byrne. It was really good work from Nolan and found the right pass as well, but O'Byrne couldn't quite find the opening. So we come to the end of this third quarter, and Hannah Taylor couldn't find anything going there. That ends 3/4 of 4 here in the second semi-final of the Women's Irish Senior Cup here, with St. Vincent's 13-3 ahead. And in a commanding position. We'll be back in a minute and a half for the concluding quarter of our second semi-final of the morning. About to start off the final quarter here of the second semi-final of the Irish Senior Cup. St. Vincent's 13-3 ahead. Again, a strong start, but well won on this occasion from Cathal Brugha. And they'll get the first possession of this final quarter. Trying to add a few goals to their tally. There's McGuigan here. Trying to find any type of space, and there's really nothing going here. Shot's going to have to be off soon enough, as Monaghan has it. That hooter's going to sound. It's the interesting thing about this Vincent's team is when they get down to 4 or 5 seconds left on that shot clock, you see 3 or 4 of their players swimming to the other end of the pool on the attack, sensing that there's going to be a breakaway opportunity, as that's been put wide by Clara Kelly on that occasion. Again, not much showing for Hannah Taylor, and well dispossessed by Lana Nolan. It's been very strong in the intervals that she's come on, but is penalised there. And quick ball trying to find McGuigan. And fouled on the inside. They're trying to cut inside. Monaghan there up in that centre forward position and couldn't just grasp onto it. Strong defending, not for the first time. And Dayak gets that ball rolling. Out to Eleanor O'Byrne. And a time out, I think, has been called. Yes, timeout called from Cathal Brugha, with St. Vincent's 13-3 ahead here in this final quarter. We'll be moving on to the men's semi-finals after this game, which the first semi-final is between these two exact sides. It's St. Vincent's and Cathal Brugha, Waterpolo clubs respectively. And then we've got the second semi-final between Corrib from Galway and Clonard from Belfast. So it should be very interesting to see how those men's semi-finals go. I'll be coming to you right after the conclusion of this game. There will be quick turnarounds this morning, and then have a bit of a gap this afternoon before being back this evening for, first of all, the women's finals, which you must say is looking most likely going to be between St. Vincent's and Drogheda, as Dayak starts the move after the timeout. Being well worked by St. Vincent's around and just trying to find the right angle, and that was a good angle as well. It just came off the crossbar. But they've kept the ball, and an opportunity there and for St. Vincent's, but they couldn't convert on this occasion. Inside this final 6 minutes now. Ball to Caro Kane, looking to try and make progress up the middle, and does so to pretty good effect. Ball through, trying to find Monaghan, but Lisa Kelly doing a sterling job there in that central defence position and attacking now at pace. Can she convert it with a goal? She's very unlucky not to do so. was ahead of Lauren Fagan on that occasion. But strong play from Lisa Kelly, and again dispossesses and finds Cleena Colvin. But good defending on this occasion. And Cara O'Kane now on the right hand side, being hassled and harried by Lana Nolan. Monaghan now trying to. It's McGuigan. Tried to have a shot there from a long way out. Couldn't get the power behind it. Dayak with a super ball that. Through to Lana Nolan. Trying to find that ball inside, but very well recovered by Niamh O'Mara. O'Kane on this right hand side, continuing a tussle this time with Eleanor O'Byrne. Monaghan and Kelly continuing that matchup in the centre there, and Kelly getting the better of that argument. Finds Nolan again, who spreads that wide right to Eleanor O'Byrne. It's penalised back to Kelly, who shoots from distance, and it's off the post. Last few minutes, that ball just hasn't dropped. And another timeout called with 3.5 minutes left on the clock. There'll be an opportunity for both sides to make a few changes as we come to the concluding few minutes of this second semi-final. Drogheda winning the first one, if you've only just tuned into the coverage here on the Swim Ireland YouTube channel. Drogheda beating Tribes this morning 12 goals to 2, and St Vincent's 13-3 up on Cathal Brugha, with 3.5 minutes left to go here in the UL Arena. Timeout coming to a close there. And Cathal Brugha will get us back underway. Very good defending from Clara Kelly on that high press, and an opportunity now on the breakaway. But Hannah Taylor does a pretty good job in goal, but it's being pushed goalwards, and Taylor does superbly to keep that out. It's going to be tight there between McGuigan and Ciara Williams, but Ciara Williams, we've seen that speed in the pool, and it's going to be it was almost a free shot there for Niamh O'Mara. She didn't take it on. Instead, up to Sinead McArdle, and she makes no mistake. To make it 14-3. Been a really strong showing this from St Vincent's, though. Cathal Brugha have been pretty good, but they've been no answer to this aggressive press. McGuigan trying to find a little bit of space, and it's been held onto there on that occasion. That shot clock ticking down. Gonna have to try find it. And shooting from range and scoring, not for the first time, is Eva Ramsey to make it 14-4, her third goal of the morning. A really good shot from distance there. good quick ball finding Williams on the left hand side. It's a very good effort from Niamh O'Meara, but tipped over the bar by Hannah Taylor, who's had a busy day for Cathal Brugha. Trying to get hold of that, Taylor, and does so. And is there any opportunity on the break? Not particularly. She puts her hands up. She just can't find anybody there that's free. Ends up trying to find Ramsey, and Ramsey does a very good job. And gets away. Ramsey on that occasion, and they've got the player free now. A shot clock running down. Can they use the extra player? That's a good save. A very good save by Chenga Dayak in goal for St. Vincent's. Good bit of pressure applied by Cathal Brugha. Just over the top. On that occasion from Amy Ross, did the right thing, found a bit of space for herself, but couldn't convert. Just over a minute to go in this second semi-final. St. Vincent's 14-4 up. Just coming over on the PA system within the stadium. Well, it is that final minute. A foul awarded. And is there a chance for Cathal Brugha to add one more goal to their morning's efforts? They've kept going all the way here in this game. This fourth quarter has just been one apiece. It's 13-3 at the three-quarter mark. And a foul committed by Ciara Williams near side of the referee is found. It gives them the free player, it gives them a chance to work something. Driving forward. Can they work the opening? I think the shot's going to come in, and it hit the post and gone wide. It was Ramsey again from distance. And Hannah Taylor quickly off her line and does a very good job, but only the 5 seconds remaining. She, I think, goes for an optimistic goal herself, but not to be. It's going to complete that second semi-final, and St. Vincent's very deserving winners as well. They were on top from a very early stage and have taken a 14-4 win. So they are going to face Drogheda in the final later on this evening. The Irish Senior Cup Women's Final between St. Vincent's and Drogheda. And that's going to move us on to the men's semi-finals, which will be taking place very shortly. As you can see, there's already the players of that first semi-final diving into the pool. So it's going to be a quick turnaround time for this first semi, but which will be again between St. Vincent's and Cathal Brugha. So make sure to join us in a few minutes' time for that, but it's goodbye for now.